Joyce Pellegrini are to regenerate the membrane. Why is it so important? We cannot detox the cell until we fix and generate the membrane. We cannot turn off the bad. Bruce Lipton was a trailblazer and he wrote the book Biology Belief. He said the innate intelligence of the cell is in the membrane. When you fix the membrane, you can turn off the bad genes. This toxicity around the cell is the lipid biolayer, which is a double layer of fat. This layer determines what goes into the cell and everything that comes out. Most Americans are riddled with inflammation of the cell membrane. Why? They don't feel good and they have no energy. Nothing is permeating through these toxic layers. This is the biggest problem. Doesn't matter what supplements or nutrition, if it's not reaching inside the cell, it doesn't work. When the membrane is inflamed, we are limiting the nutrition at the cellular level. Makes sense? There are many misconceptions about fats in the membrane. You read a lot about omega 3s. Yes, they're really important. And I get mine through fresh wild caught fish. However, most of the oils people take are rancid and they disrupt and inflame the membrane. But the king of the membrane are the omega 6s. There is dangers using unadulterated oils that most people use in the standard American diet. They are extremely toxic and bad for the body. But the importance of the unadulterated omega 6 in the membrane is key to health and wellness. When you bring unadulterated in, it disrupts this inflammation so that you can now permeate and get into the cell. It's so important to get a premium omega 6 in the body for the healing process. The fats are important for the cell membrane, but also get rid of the bad and bring in the good. The toxins is what inflames the membranes. We need to focus on the DNA intelligence, which are these receptors, where IMPs, integral membrane proteins. These receptors determine what cells get turned on and which one gets turned off. This is huge. Doing the cellular healing diet and what I've shared with you so far, it applies to reducing the cell membrane and frees up these IMPs to clear up the DNA. When we make the membrane vital again, it does affect and it turns off the good gene, turns on the good genes and turns off the bad genes. What about energy? We can't forget about the ATP. It's not just the outer portion of the membrane, but the inner membrane is where we make vital energy. This membrane is more fragile, very important. The outer, it's important for the mitochondria. We don't make energy, which we need. So this has to be clean too. In closing, this is epigenetics. Your DNA is not your destiny. You can change it. You will not get well unless you understand this science. This is so critical. This is important how you fix the cell to be well. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.